If there's one thing Sonic is famous for, it's the side characters. Everybody knows about Sonic, Knuckles, and Shadow, but there are hundreds of other obscure characters that barely anyone remembers. While Cream the Rabbit still gets an occasional appearance, it's been years since Captain Striker the Mantis Shrimp has had a chance to come back into the limelight. Even Styx the Badger, a core character in the Sonic Boom spin-off, hasn't resurfaced since the Olympic Games. Believe it or not, Sega actually cut her out of an official Sonic Christmas drawing. Here's the original drawing. As you can see, Styx is right there next to Amy, and then watch this. Bam! They switched her out with Blaze. Now, while this does seem bad at first, they did give Shadow a scarf in the new drawing, so don't worry guys, Sega does still care about us. A couple of semi-obscure characters would be Manic and Sonia, Sonic's brother and sister from the TV show Sonic Underground. The show revolved around Sonic and his siblings trying to find their missing mother. As the title theme goes,
they made a vow their mother will be found.
The show was then cancelled after 40 episodes, meaning that their mother was never found. Sonic's brother and sister are still known to a lot of Sonic fans today. However, what if I told you that Shadow the Hedgehog, yes, the Shadow the Hedgehog, actually has a brother? His name is Eclipse the Darkling, who was created by the character Black Death, but not Black Death the cat from Sonic the Hedgehog issue 42, no, this is a different Black Death. You see, this version of Black Death is actually a backup hive mind for an alien race called the Black Arms. For those who don't know, Shadow the Hedgehog was created using alien DNA that came from the Black Arms, which is why he's able to use Chaos Control. Black Doom, the character responsible for giving Shadow's creator the Black Arms DNA, was also the one who created Black Death, who was made to take over the Black Arms in case something ever happened to Black Doom. After Black Doom died trying to take over the Earth, Black Death decided that the best way to conquer Earth was by creating a being similar to Shadow the Hedgehog, which resulted in the creation of Eclipse. What's interesting about Eclipse is that he's what Shadow would have looked like if he wasn't part Hedgehog. They both had the ability to use Chaos Control and have enhanced speed and strength, but since Eclipse is pure Black Arms, he also has some other unique abilities, such as telepathy and the ability to block Shadow's Chaos powers. Another interesting thing about Eclipse is that he has the ability to generate wings by fusing with one of the Dark Arms, which are a Black Arm subspecies that were created under Eclipse's command by harvesting wisps from planet Wisp. The reason it's interesting is because Shadow actually got wings in Sonic X Shadow Generations, although he didn't need to fuse with a wisp in order to activate them. Both Black Death and Eclipse the Darkling debuted in Sonic Universe, a spin-off of the Archie Sonic comic series that takes place in the same continuity as the other comics. The reason that Eclipse was made in the real world was because Ian Flynn, the writer of the comic, wanted to include Mephiles in the story, but Sega wouldn't allow it, so he ended up creating a brand new character instead. This is also the reason why Black Death was created, because Ian Flynn wanted to bring back Black Doom, but Sega said no. If you want to read the Shadowfall saga, the story that Eclipse was featured in, then have fun with that, because you're going to have a hard time finding it. You see, the Shadowfall Saga paperback was cancelled, and so the only way you're going to be able to read this story is by buying the individual volumes off eBay. Which, I mean, you could do it, That is, if you were planning on selling your liver.